guys, and welcome back to my channel for Empties Part 2, the wax melt empties, and I'm drinking a glass of Sauvignon Blanc because I had a meeting with my mentor today and she was talking about this cafe. It's the Barnes & Noble cafe and like how they serve wine and like it's so good, and then like I don't know, we were just talking about wine and we were both like, shit, now I want a glass of wine, and I was like, well, I'm gonna be the one going home and like actually having a glass of wine. Oh my god, I don't know if she did too, but here I am. It's like how I am. Like if I hear about it, I'm like, oh god, that sounds so good. I need it. I'm that way with everything. It's probably like a really bad way to be. But it's like if I get something in my mind, I'm like, that's it, done. I need it. Like gotta indulge right this second. Anyway, let's get into it. We can start with the Wallflowers. I'll leave my wine right there. Poolside socks, and I was really sad. I couldn't even smell this like when I smelled the Wallflower itself. I'm actually going to bring this back to Bath & Body Works and exchange it for a different one because I can always use more Wallflowers, and I'm just like, if they don't work for me, if I don't get a throw like the first week they're plugged in, I take them right back to the store and get one that works because life is too short for unscented Wallflowers. And yes, they will accept and exchange used open Wallflowers. So if you get one that's a dud or like just unscented, don't feel bad. Bring that shit back. Get you one that works. And next is Pumpkin Cupcake. This one's always amazing. Crazy strong for me and lasts like 4 to 6 weeks. So I will always repurchase Pumpkin Cupcake. It doesn't smell like fallish. It's just like a vanilla bakery. 1,000 Wishes is one of those ones that was like crazy, overwhelmingly strong the first week and a half to 2 weeks. So I knew that wasn't gonna last, and it didn't. However, I can still smell it. It's in my master bathroom, and I actually really love this scent in the bedroom because it does like float out of the master bath, and like when you first walk into the bedroom, like the bathroom is like right to the right of the bedroom door. So whatever scent is going on in the master bathroom, you can smell as soon as you walk in. And this is a really nice scent to have like floating through the bedroom. So I actually may repurchase this for that exact same spot. Ocean Driftwood is doing awesome. It's been in my dining room for about 2 weeks, and my dining room is quite large. It's really big, and most Wallflowers get lost in my dining room, but not this one. And my husband hates these kind of scents. This is like that Abercrombie and Fitch cologne scent, and he absolutely hates them, but because this is softened because of the size of the room, it's actually really beautiful, and Dan hasn't complained. So I would also repurchase Ocean Driftwood. And let's get into, we'll do the scent shot cups first. Cool water type, which is the Davidoff cologne. It doesn't smell spot on, but it's very, very similar. Similar enough where when it was melting, I was like, oh yeah, that's definitely the cologne. I liked it. It was nice and strong, but it's not, that cologne is really nostalgic to me because it's what I wore in high school. Yes, I wore men's cologne in high school. And Cool Water was my go-to. It's actually very sweet. I would probably still wear it to this day, and I used to get compliments on it all the time, and like it wasn't one of those colognes where it was like, because I used to wear Curve too, and people would be like, oh my god, you smell like a hot boy. Like Cool Waters like actually smelled really good on me, and like no one ever knew I was wearing cologne. I think I wore it like up until my sophomore year of college. Like starting from the 9th grade. I really love that scent. So it's not a repurchase just because it's not like exactly like what I was hoping for it to be. I really wanted that like nostalgic specific scent, and while it was nice, it wasn't that. Don't mind me. I'm just like chugging this down. Pink Tango. This was amazing. This is a definite repurchase. This is a blend of pink sugar and apple mango tango. You mostly got an apple mango tango and laundry. I really didn't get much pink sugar at all, but you do get that like warmth that pink sugar has. Like pink sugar has like a warmth to it. Like sometimes it's almost like a warm spice when it's blended, which is like weird to say because it's not like spicy, but I don't know. That's just like the best way I can describe it. Like it's just got this like how do I, like, warmth, like a warm fuzzy sweater, like when it's blended with certain scents. It like mellows them out and warms them up. Like laundry scents are very cool to me. They're like refreshing, cooling, fresh, and pink sugar is like warm and cuddly. So this was actually a beautiful blend. And I have gotten the Wilma's Pink Boxers, which is I think like fresh sheets and pink sugar, and I like Pink Tango far better, and it's also way stronger, but this was also cured longer. I think Wilma's definitely needs like a good couple months cure time. If it's not cured, it's just not as strong for me. Some scents are, but some aren't. This one was crazy strong though. I cut it in half. Used it in the 24-watt Michaels warmer and the 24-watt Glade warmer. And even though the Michaels warmer is 24-watt, maybe it's because the dish is wider. I don't get as strong of a throw on the Michaels, but it's still really good. And I feel like the scents last longer on the Michaels. They don't burn off as quickly as they do on the Glade. But anyway, I love this one, and I would like to repurchase it whenever I order from Wilma's next. So next is Heisenberg Shaves, and I believe this was from Things I Love 86. So girl, if you're watching, what vendor makes this? Because I loved this scent and I would totally repurchase it, but I have no idea where it's from. Not a clue, but it's a gorgeous, masculine, fresh, dude out of the shower, shaving cream note, and I am all about that. Pink Mary Mint from Poor Girls. The scent is phenomenal. It's the Avita Rosemary Mint and Pink Sugar, and it's absolutely flawless. So beautiful, so strong. I cut it into thirds. It is so fresh. I cannot wait to melt more of this over the summer. And if she pours it again, 100% repurchase. I would probably even buy a loaf in this if she poured it in a loaf. And here's another one. It's awesome. White Girl Wasted, and this is from Kitty's Confection. So not worth saying much about this since she's not in business anymore. This is just super fruity, fizzy. It was fine. It was strong. I don't really have much else to say about that. Sex Bomb Type from Tiffany Candles. I was just watching this morning Kim Hart's Organizing's Tiffany Candles haul, and I saw that she hauled the Sex Bomb, and I was like, oh my god, that reminds me I need more of it because this is incredible. Her Sex Bomb is beautiful. Oh my god. Oh my god, I just love it. It smells just like the bath bomb. It's so fresh. I love it. I know there's like, it's supposed to be like very floral, but even the bath bomb, like Sex Bomb has never smelled overwhelmingly floral to me. It's more like soapy, fresh, and clean. I just fucking love it. I love this one in the bathroom and the bedroom, and I think it's beautiful. So, and she told me it was blended with something else that sounded really good. She just left it in a comment on her video, and I don't remember. But she said it was blended with something else, and it did sound incredible. So I definitely, this week, I want to place another Tiffany Candles order and definitely get more of that Sex Bomb and maybe get that blend she was talking about. Purple Hooters. I think this is like a grape soda or like grape champagne scent. This is from House of Usher. I wasn't crazy about it. I love fizzy, but this was just a little, I don't know, there was something weird about it, and it was probably that like Purple Hooters grapey note, like, I don't know, it kind of like tingles my nose in a bad way. My husband hated this one. Like, he walked into the room and he was like, what the fuck is that disgusting smell? And House of Usher, her wax is strong, like crazy strong. But like, I didn't hate it enough, but obviously like I finished melting it. So it wasn't that bad. It just, I mean, my husband hated it, but I didn't hate it. It just wasn't my favorite. There was just some particular note in there that just did not vibe with me. And I think it was like whatever, I don't know what Purple Hooters is, because I love champagne. The fizzy in here is strong, but then there's like some other note that just my nose was not a fan of, but it was really strong. It did perform very well. And I do really love House of Usher. So next is, this was from my friend Joanne, and this is from Waxy Lady, and it is in strawberry champagne, and this was insanely strong. I cut this into quarters and it was so strong. This doesn't smell like strawberry or champagne. It's an odd scent. I liked it. I didn't love it. I didn't like it enough to repurchase it, but I did not dislike it by any means. If that makes sense. Hopefully you understand what I'm talking about. Like, actually, even though I didn't love this scent, this made me want to try an order from the Waxy Lady because this was so crazy strong. Like, fill the room strong, just a quarter of this scent shot. I was so impressed by the throw that, like, even though I didn't love the scent, I'm like, I gotta remember this. I want to place an order with this vendor because the throw was awesome. But I think I would stay away from her strawberry blends and her champagne blends because that just didn't work. Next is Lasting Scent Candles Peppermint Marshmallow Snow, and I think I melted this wrong. So this was from my friend Liz, and she's Notorious Liz 54, I believe, here on YouTube and on Instagram. And I was watching her most recent Lasting Scent Candles haul, and she had said that even though like these are large, I think these are the 2-ounce shot cups, or are these one? Are they one? I think this is one. No, I think this is 2. This looks a little bigger. Maybe they're one. I don't know. But anyway, in her video, she said that these are meant to be melted, the whole thing. Like, you pop this entire scent shot into your warmer. Like, it's the way that the fragrance oils in the wax are formulated. They are meant to be melted, one full scent shot at a time. So Liz, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that's what she said. She might have been talking about a different size cup, but I'm almost positive it's this one. Anyway, she raves about Lasting Scent Candles, and like I've heard plenty of other people rave about them. And I could not get a throw from this, but I cut it in half. You can see my cut marker right there. I cut this in half, and I'm pretty sure that's what I did wrong. So I think this mistake was on me, definitely not on Lasting Scent Candles. But this wax was really pretty. It was really sparkly, and it smelled amazing on cold. Amazing. I do have another scent shot from her, though, that I am going to melt the whole thing and see if I get the full experience. So, yeah, open to trying this again. Don't have anything bad to say because I think that was entirely my fault. So next is Hiro Handle Bay de Cassis, and I got this because I thought it was going to be a dupe of the Bay candle from Diptyque, which is one of my hands-down favorite. Unfortunately, it's not a spot-on dupe. However, it was a nice scent. It's one of those scents you kind of have to be in the mood for. It's like sophisticated fresh. It's borderline astringent. I don't love the scent. Like if I were blindfolded and I was sniffing random things, like this would not be one that I picked out. However, the throw was incredible. The throw was so strong. And if you guys have been watching my videos, you've heard me say I had a funky note in my laundry room because the previous owners of this house use the laundry room as their cat room. And I'm pretty sure their cats just pissed all over the floors, the walls, the cracks, the crevices, the countertops. Like, they must have pissed on every surface of that laundry room because the stench in there was horrific. And I swear, this wax right here cleaned that laundry room out. I mean, like, my husband and I bleached it from head to toe. Like, the painters like painted it. Like, it's been like fumigated. Like, we have done everything to get that scent out, and like I could always smell like lingering cat pee. Now, because the only place I melted this, I think one day I melted it in the dining room, which actually was very pretty in my dining room. But 95% of this, and this was a loaf, was melted in my laundry room. And I swear, like, the fragrance, like, seeped into the walls. And now, all I can smell when I walk in there is, like, a background hint of this, which I'm perfectly fine with. It is so much better than cat pee. But yeah, like, I'm, like, positive that this wiped out the cat pee smell. And this is a true testament to Hayden Rose Wax. I am totally floored by Hayden Rose, totally blown away. Liz had said her throw is comparable to Glitterati, And I could not agree more with that statement. It is right up there. It is some of the strongest wax I have melted. It does phenomenal in every different warmer. And I melted this in my laundry room in my 20-watt Glade warmer. And it was crazy strong in that. The scent lasted forever. It lingered. And this is not just Bay. Like, this is the same with all of her wax. So even though I wasn't crazy about this scent, Hidden Row as a vendor, I'm a huge, huge fan of, and definitely will be repurchasing from her. I did get a lot my first order, so I don't know when I'm going to repurchase from her again, but she does have a 25% off sale going on now, so join her Facebook group, because I don't remember what the coupon code is, but the coupon code is in the Facebook group. So definitely join and check her out. I believe her sale is going on till May 7th, but yeah. Fantastic wax. And this loaf was really reasonably priced. I think this was like $6 for a little mini loaf, and this lasted me forever, because a little goes a long way, because her stuff is crazy strong. So yeah, that's that. And yeah, I put ice in my wine, don't judge. Let's talk clammies. These are all like retail clammies. Starting with starting with Sugar Lavender Twist. I love this one. It smells almost spot on to pink sugar. This one was older, and hence the dye leaking into the plastic, but that did not affect the scent throw. And this is from Walmart. It's $2. It is an always and forever repurchase for me. I will absolutely always have this in stock. This is my go-to. Like, when I need pink sugar, I just pop this out. Like, it's just so easy. And there's like a vendor wax or something that I feel like needs to be blended with pink sugar, I'll use one of these. Or if I'm like melting wax around the house and I have one warmer, I don't know what to put in, I'll pop in one of these. I have a clamshell in my kitchen. I have a clamshell in the dining room. I have a little like drawer in there. I have a clamshell in my nightstand drawer. I have them in my candle closet. I have a clamshell hanging out in my laundry room. Like, I just have these clamshells scattered throughout the house, because it's literally like when I don't know what to melt, I just pop in one of these. Like, I'll never get tired of it. It's just pink sugar. But if you love pink sugar, you'll love this, and I do, and I do. And this is like the same type of thing, Vanilla Cookie Crunch. I have one over here in the kitchen. I have one upstairs, one in the bedroom. Like, this is another one. It's just, Walmart wax is easy. It's so easy. Like, it's always there. It's reliable. You can just run over to Walmart anytime. It's $2. It's a quick fix. And like, these two right here are fantastic. They're fantastic. This smells exactly like pink sugar. It smells no different than any other vendor's pink sugar. And this is Vanilla Cookie Crunch, and it's an amazing vanilla bakery. I love it. It's beautiful. And they blend well with anything. Actually, these two are amazing together. As much as, like, you guys know, like, I love supporting small business. Like, that's really the main reason why I do vendor wax. Like, I love supporting, like, people, families, etc. But I always have these on stock. I mean, listen, I go to Walmart and I spend, what, like $10 at a time. I buy like a handful of these. These won't like replace vendor wax for me, but I do like always having these 2 cents on hand, and Vanilla Cookie Crunch is really good. I always think of Pretty Polka Dots, Brenda, whenever I pull out Vanilla Cookie Crunch, because she's like, I melt this with everything. She cracks me up, and I'm the same way. Like, Vanilla Cookie Crunch is like the ultimate blender. It goes with anything. It's really just amazing. So I love this one. It's such a good one to always have on hand. And this is another new favorite from Walmart. This is Warm Spring Sunshine, and people have compared this to Yankee Candle Pink Sands, which is one of my favorite candles, and this is definitely not a spot-on dupe, but I can see the comparisons. And it's really pretty. It's just kind of have that like beachy, summery melon vibe. And I really like it. It's very pretty. It's almost like a fresh spa type of scent. I absolutely adore this one in my front entry. I have bought a backup of this, and I will probably continue to buy more of this as long as I see it in the store. It's really, really good. If you like fresh scents, you'll definitely like that one. And finally is from Ashland. I was really sad to see this go, because I love this scent, and this is like the most perfect French macaroon. Like, it is spot on with like almond paste type of scent. I just love it. But it was on its way out. These Michaels wax melts definitely do not even last up to a year. I think they have like 7-8 months at most. So I melted this, and this is probably over a year old. And the last 2 cubes I had, I got like nothing. I mean, there was a little bit of a throw, but not much. Fortunately, this is very, very, very similar to Southbound Soap Company's Almond Cookies. Almond Cookies from Southbound is a little bit more bakery than this. This is a little more like that almond extract type of smell. But the Almond Cookies is the almond extract too. It's just got a little more bakery, but they're really like pretty similar. So once I got Almond Cookies, like I wasn't so sad about finishing this up because of how similar they are. But I did really enjoy that. I wish I had finished melting it last year though, when it was stronger. All right. Oh, these guys. I love how like I'm always like, oh, it's not that much. 20 minutes later, I have a fucking handful of bags to go through, but whatever. I'm like almost, this might have been like the last pieces of the advent. I'm either done or I have like a couple bags left. Anyway, this was a blend of Mr. Meyer's, which is Fallen Leaves, Fireside, and Vanilla Bean OL, and Jaws, which is sea salt, salty sea air, grass, plums, and pear. I love this one. It smelled mostly like Jaws with like a little something in the background. Really, really good. A nice fresh spa scent. If Brandy came out with this combination of man bags, I would purchase it because I really like the combo of those two. Another from the Advent is Tate and Violet. And I finished this one because I was hoarding this because I really liked it. And then she poured this exact blend in band bags. And I wanted to try it because Tate is crazy strong. I mean, takes up, overfills everything, like super, super strong. Violet is not strong for me. So Violet is peppermint, cotton candy, and blackberry, and Tate is sweater weather, cotton candy, and blackberry. So they're very different scents, and Tate is super strong, Violet is not. And when I saw she poured them in BAMs, I was like, okay, I've been hoarding this little piece from the Advent. I love the way it smells on cold. It's probably one of my favorite scents in there, but I was nervous to order the BAM because I was like, is it gonna throw like Tate or is it gonna throw like Violet? So I decided to go ahead and melt this in 3 different warmers and see how it did. And in all 3 warmers, it threw like a boss in my dining room, in my upstairs landing, and in my kitchen. So once I saw how good the scent throw was, I went ahead and I ordered it in the BAM bags, and I'm so glad I did because it's beautiful. And next is Southern Twang Tarts. Wine colored roses. This was a really pretty scent, but it wasn't that strong. I melted it in a tea light warmer and I could smell it, but the throw was about a 3.5, 4. So far, I hate to say it, but I'm not impressed with Southern Twang. I'm really not getting a good throw from them. Country Lane Keepsakes Sugar Mint Cookie. This was really good. This was like your typical like sugar cookies, Andes mint type of scent. I'm pretty sure Country Lane Keepsakes has the exact same fragrance, sugar cookie fragrance oil that Super Tarts has, because this really reminds me of the Super Tarts sugar cookie. Southbound Soap in Lover's Lane. I was obsessed with this one. This is pink sugar and blue sugar. And typically I am not crazy about blue sugar, but Rachel's combination of these two was flawless. I love this for a bedtime melt. I really, really love this in the bedroom, and if she pours it again, it's a 100% repurchase for me because this was really flipping good. And next is another Southbound favorite, Soda Pop Shop. Lemon lime soda pop with sugary strawberry soda and fizzy orange soda. This is incredible. One of my top favorites from Southbound. Probably, definitely the best fizzy scent I've ever smelled. That whole combination, it's a flawless blend, amazing throw, and just like stunningly beautiful. I have another pie of this, and I have a bakery bag of this, and if she poured it again, I would probably still buy more because I don't think you can ever have enough Soda Pop Shop. I've said this before, but I'll say it again. Even if you hate fizzy, if you're not a fan of fizzy, I think you should still try this because I did not think I liked fizzy, and I had smelled like some fizzy blends and I was like, ooh, no, this is not for me. And then I smelled Soda Pop Shop and I fell in love with all things fizzy because it's just that good. Another Advent, and this was another one, like this is Frosty and this is an incredible blend. And when I first melted on cold in the Advent, I was kind of like, oh, whatever. But then when I melted it, I was obsessed. And this is a blend of twisted peppermint and sugar milk. And when you melt it, you get both perfectly equally. You get the twisted peppermint, you get the sugar milk. Like, it is just beautiful. And I love this one to fall asleep to. Like, you get that like creamy, sweet bakery sugar milk. You get that like bright twisted peppermint. Oh, it's just so flawless. I had like one last cookie of this that I was totally hoarding, and then Brandy poured this one in BAM bags, and I was like, yep, I am all of this. So I ordered in a BAM bag, and to celebrate having more of this scent, I went ahead and I melted this. But you don't have to wait for the BAM for this one, because Frosty is a clamshell. It's in her Christmas melts, and you can purchase this anytime as long as it's in stock. But she does pour Frosty in the clamshells. It is like a regular Super Tarts blend. It was new this year for Christmas, and it is amazing. But you have to like sugar milk, because it definitely, you get both equally. So if you're a fan of sugar milk, you'll love that. This was awesome. This is Black Raspberry and Vanilla, the Bath & Body Works dupe from Rocket Candle Company. This was super duper strong. I love this one. I really like the Black Raspberry. It's just, it was awesome. My husband hated this one. But who cares? I loved it. And next is Super Tarts Rosemary's Baby. And this was a sample from one of my orders. And this is like rosemary mint, peppermint, spearmint or something. I made the mistake of melting this in my Yankee Candle centerpiece, and I got 0 throw, but the scent is amazing on cold. Unfortunately, I got this as a sample again in my most recent Super Tarts order, so I'm gonna try it again in a stronger, warmer, and hopefully the throw is better. Oh my God, my allergies, like my nose is just getting like super stuffed right now. Next is Hayden Row Vanilla Mint, and this is amazing. This is such a sweet and creamy peppermint. I love this. This was the little duck, and I melted the entire duck in my Glade 24 watt, and it threw for like over 8 hours. It was something crazy like that. So I have to make a list, but my next Hayden Row purchase will definitely include this vanilla mint, and I think I would probably get this scent in this size in the mini loaf, because vanilla mint was incredible and so strong, but so long lasting. And like, especially in a 24 watt, like what even goes on? Because typically the 24 watt warmers, like it burns the fragrance oil so fast. So I was shocked how long this one lasted for, and it was amazing. Next here is Leprechaun Milkshake from Sniff My Tarts. I don't have a scent description on this. I think it was like vanilla peppermint. I don't know. It smelled like creamy mint, but it was really good, nice and strong. I actually melted this in the laundry room, and I really liked it there. And finally is Zape Wasted. And this was one I was actually really sad to see go, because I love this one. I had this on in my house when we had the TV and sound system guys in here doing work, and there were like 3 of them, and they were all like, what smells so good in here? Like, it smells incredible in this house. They were like, your house always smells so good. And it was this, because I had this going in every warmer, and they were raving about how good it smelled in here. And like, I loved it too. This one is just so awesome. When she pours this again, I definitely have to repurchase, because it's so beautiful. And this is Pomegranate, Raspberry, Cranberry, Bubbly Champagne, and Apple Cider Donuts. And it's basically all these fruity notes, this tart juiciness. I don't really get a fizzy note, but it's like deep, rich fruitiness, tart juiciness, and then you get this like cinnamon, but not like red hot cinnamon, like bakery cinnamon, and it's just, it's so good. I love it. Like, this would be a really nice fall to winter transition, but I also actually really enjoyed using it as a winter to spring transition scent. So this was really good and a definite repurchase for me. So that is it. That is my mess of wax melts. Thank you guys so much for watching. Oh my God, Gatsby's sleeping on the couch and you look so cute. I gotta go snuggle. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.